I'm kind of sleepy. So if I sound extra slow and extra dry than I normally do, you know, it's because I really didn't get a whole lot of sleep, which is really not unusual for me, but it's just the fact that I had him on my, I had Dada on my mind, and, he slept in the bed with me like part of the night just because I wanted to, monitor his breathing and stuff like that. But, yeah. I forgot to check, my other notes and stuff to see what I could talk about today. I may check them while I'm at work. And I have something for you guys this evening. I would like to thank a couple of people for their comments yesterday. I only got 2 comments so far, so maybe I get more, maybe I won't. It doesn't, whatever. LAS 6560. She said she's praying for my little man. I hope he gets well fast. I hope he does too. And BJ7481, she also saying that she hopes that he gets better soon. And she talked about our ex-tenant. She said that we might need to quit feeding this stray cat. She said we need to stop feeding her, because she's just like a stray cat, and she gonna keep coming back. And she hey y'all, just get off work. It's raining. It ain't raining really hard, but it's raining hard enough. Like I mentioned earlier, I said I was gonna look through my blog and get some ideas on what I wanted to talk about today. And I found this list. Now I don't know how in the world I'm gonna do this while I'm trying to drive. I might have to stop and look at some stuff or whatever, but we're gonna work it out. This list is 100 facts about me. Now some of the things on here have changed slightly. Some of it are dreams or ideas or thoughts or whatever that have come true, and other things is just, just regular stuff that still hold true. They just everyday life things. Well, my everyday life, I'll say that. Some of the things I've mentioned in other videos, and some of them may be news to you. Okay, so let me get started. First, I like the way makeup looks, but as y'all can tell by my videos, I can't wear no makeup every day. I couldn't even wear lipstick every day. I can't wear lip gloss every day. I don't know why. This is just how I am. Sometimes I care more about what others think of me than I really should. Sometimes I don't care what folks think of me, especially if it's something that I'm, think of me or think of what I'm trying to do. especially when it's something I'm really passionate about. I love my natural hair, even though I've got a drawer too full of weave and, you know, homemade wigs that I have made. I just like variety. This is something that kind of holds true. You know, this is something that I kind of still would like to happen, but I'm not really pursuing it at this time. I want to be one of those writers that can push out a book a year. I think that would be awesome. And I think I got enough crap in my head to be able to do that. I want to be able to quit my good government job and write full time. And again, the writing part has changed. I still want to quit my good government job, but you know, the writing may or may not be the thing I end up doing. And I'm not sure. I think I could make a living off of crafting, but the thing is, I will have to charge more than I charge. And I will have to be like a robot, just constantly pushing stuff out there. So I probably would have to have the writing on the side, probably contracting myself out as a writer to somebody. I love socializing with people at work. I love, y'all know I love the internet. I love Facebook, well, count them. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. And when I go out places, I talk to people, but it's just something about people coming over my house. I don't have too many people coming to my house. I mean, this, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm just like that. This has changed. When I stayed in my own place, I think I had the cheapest, slowest internet service ever invented. It got on my nerves. When I was younger, I was crazy about school, man. I remember sitting in the kitchen and watching the clock, willing it, please, 7:30. 7:30, please come. You know, because I knew 7:30 is time to walk to school or whatever. And man, I mean, I was just crazy about school. I had strawberry shortcake, everything. I had a strawberry shortcake bike. I had strawberry shortcake underwear. I had strawberry shortcake lunchbox. I had strawberry shortcake everything. And at first I really didn't care, you know, too much about strawberry shortcake. But then, you know, I thought about it. I think some years later it really kind of hit me. I think there was more my mama picking than me. But, you know, I kind of grew to really, really like strawberry shortcake. And so now me and my little sister have little debates or whatever of who's better, strawberry shortcake or Hello Kitty. It's just, you know, a little childish thing. One time I snuck and drank one of my stepdad's cans of beer. I think I was like 10 years old. And it was horrible. And I have not had beer since. My mom used to have me to light her cigarettes on the stove. We had a gas stove, you know, the fire come up and everything. And if I took it back to her and it wasn't completely lit, I had to, you know, go back and do it. So what I ended up having to do is I will put it to the fire, and I better not burn it up. I better not burn it up. So I will have to put it to the fire, puff it about 1 or 2 times, make sure it's lit, take it to her. I will wipe my swab off and take it to her. I don't smoke nothing now, cigarettes, cigar, nothing, cause that just was the business. What else? This is kind of changed. There used to be a time where the only time I would drink water is if I had nothing else in the house to drink. This has changed. I try to drink water whenever it hits me. Whenever it hits me. Most of the time I won't drink or tea or something, but you know, water gets in even when I got something else to drink. I love being able to teach people how to do things, whether it's at work or at home or whatever. But for some reason, after I have explained something to you 3 times and you still don't have it, I get irritated. Let's see. When ladies that I know talk about, "Ooh, my man bought me this. Ooh, my husband bought me that," I secretly wonder, did they buy that themselves and they just like to tell people that they boo thing bought them that? Are they just lying? You know, I be wondering that. Chick-fil-A is my favorite restaurant as far as like going through drive-thru. Y'all saying that. Applebee's is my favorite restaurant when it comes to going somewhere and sitting down and eating. I may have mentioned that before. I'm better at long distance relationships than I am with a guy that's like with me every day, or at least most days a week. I have 4 brothers and 5 sisters. I think I mentioned that before. And this has changed a sorta, but I just tell you. I want to have another child, but if I don't have them by the time I turn 40, which is 4 years from now, I'm hanging my fallopian tubes up, you know. So whatever. What else? This has changed. I said that I was a recovering Facebook and what else? I was a recovering Facebook game addict. Now, the part that's still true, I don't play Farmville that often. I don't play Cityville that often. But I am still addicted to those games. Anytime a new game comes out, I just play it till I get sick of it and something else come out. And I move on. I don't stick to one game. Sorry. I was named after my father's mother, my paternal grandmother. I used to hate my name, but it kind of grew on me, especially when people started calling me Susie Q. I thought, you know, at first it was kind of annoying, because I was like, what, you trying to call me a fat cake eater or something? You know, but then, you know, like I say, it just kind of grew on me. And That's me. Let's see. Other than reading or listening to audio tapes, audio CDs, whatever, my favorite hobbies are, you know, crochet, of course, cross stitch, I guess you could kind of consider plastic canvas cross stitch too. Scrapbooking. I got a bunch of hobbies. Jewelry making, of course. What else? Let's see. I'm really not into sports, but sometimes I pretend to be, and I just walk up to somebody and be like, how about them Cowboys, or how about them 49ers or Lakers, whoever. I used to make greeting cards, and most of the greeting cards I made were for my sports fans, and man, I made more Dallas Cowboy greeting cards than anything. Let's see. This is stupid. If I could take all of the fat out of my belly and put it in my butt, I would be so fat and sexy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what else? Let me think. What else? My favorite color has been red for the last 10 or 11 years. It used to be blue. What else? Let's see. I wouldn't mind having a reality show, even if it's only for like one season, because it would kind of force me to really do something with my life, because I know, you know, people watching me. And y'all know what? I think this YouTube channel is kind of like my reality show. What y'all think? Y'all live That might be one of them things that came true. Let's see. I always tell people I'm broke, especially my you know, friends. They're big, my family, they're big. I always tell them I'm broke, because even if I have at least $50 in the bank, I still say I'm broke, which to me that's broke. And I'll get into that another day. What else? My dad is my best friend. My dad is my best friend. I mean, I got best girlfriend, but my daddy is my ultimate best friend. He hadn't always been, but he is now. I want at least one tattoo, but I'm afraid that it may keloid, so I'm not gonna do that. And I've mentioned this next two before. My youngest brother was born when I was 12, and all of my friends thought he was my son. My youngest sister was born when I was 24, and of course all my co-workers thought that she was my daughter. I used to collect bears. I collected bear like figurines. I collected ceramic bear. I guess it may be the same thing. I don't know. I collected plush stuffed animal bears, all kind of bears, anything bear related. I had it. When I get the money, I'm gonna buy a parrot, and I'm gonna name him Tipsy. was going to name my baby Donnell Jones McCray. But of course I named him Donovan. Oh, somebody gonna have Rick, Jesus. Of course I named him Donovan Jamel McCray. Go DJ by Lil Wayne is, you know, that was my inspiration behind the DJ initials. I'm not talking to anybody right now. Why folks I want to call me when I'm driving down the road? I'm already trying to keep from having a darn wreck. What else? I love making YouTube videos. And at the time I wrote this, I said, you know, if Dun Dun, you know, didn't bug me so much while I was trying to do it, I would do it more often. Of course, now a lot of time he's in my videos, so hey, it worked out. I want to learn to play the piano. One day I'm gonna teach myself. I'm 5'3", but I wish I was taller. I weigh over 300 pounds, and Lord knows I wish I was smaller. I've gained more than 100 pounds since high school. But my fat was in the right places back then, you know what I'm saying? I wear a size 11 shoe. I truly believe that if it weren't for the drag queens, I wouldn't have such a great selection of shoes at my disposal. How you doing? I hate housework, but I hate having a funky house even more. I wish I could get a breast reduction. I may look into that, I don't know. I wish I could grow my hair down to my butt. I'd rather do my, you know, right now. Because if I get my hair to my butt, I'm not doing it no more. But right now, I like doing my hair more than, you know, going to a salon or something like that. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Let's see. I wish I could be 25 again, because there are a lot of things that I would definitely not do the second time around. I used to have a recurring dream where I drove my car off a cliff. Now I stopped having that dream when I drove my Malibu, my old Malibu, from Memphis to Philadelphia, and I ran across all kind of mountains, cliffs and stuff like that, that reminded me of my dream. And I guess it kind of made my fear go away because I didn't crash. So I was like, okay, that's over with. I got that out the way. Let's see. I like big earrings, in case you guys didn't know that. I like cake, but I don't like icing anymore. I used to love icing. I love to hug people I really like. I like kissing, as long as it doesn't involve a lot of drooling. I studied to be a Jehovah's Witness when I was younger, but the fornication thing kept coming up. It held me back. And later, some years later, I was an usher at a Baptist church. But then again, the fornication thing messed me up. Now that I don't go to anybody's church, fornication doesn't happen very often. Go figure. Let's see. I have either shoes or boots or sandals or whatever, and one or more of those in almost every color of the rainbow. I think all of them. Yeah, I think I do. I don't wear them all. Some of them may end up getting away, but yeah, I got a bunch. I used to have a Twitter husband, you know, a guy that we used to always say, that's my husband. He would say, that's my wife. But he met a real life girl, and I think they either engaged or they already got married, and I kind of got sad. And I didn't get a chance to meet him or nothing. Whatever. I want contact lenses, but I'm stinking camera messing me up. Let's see, where did I stop? I hate driving, but I hate waiting for a ride even more. I told you about the big toe. I always get tips put on my toes so they can be curt. I wish I had a bumper car. I wish I had a twin. I kind of got a twin, Shafika. She's my evil twin, sorta, but she's from a different, what's it called? Yeah. Anyway, if my dad dies before me, I'm leaving Memphis, man. Gonna roll. If my son dies before me, Lord, I hope he don't. But if he does, I'm quitting my job. Cause that's the only reason why I'm still there. You know, I didn't like the job before I even had him, but I would leave. I'm a Pisces, and I get along with other Pisces that were born in February, but the ones born in March, we kind of have a love-hate relationship. Let's see. I try not to keep liquor in the house because I don't want to be an alcoholic. When I'm supposed to go to bed early, I stay up late. But when I have nothing to do and I can stay up as late as I want, I end up going to bed early. I take pictures with my cell phone more than I talk on the phone. That was then. Now I listen to music on my cell phone more than I talk on my phone. Cause y'all see a lot of times, man, my phone just be ringing. I ain't even studying that phone. I'll look at it later. I used to be addicted to NoDoz. That's when I work at 2 jobs. And sometimes I would be up 24 hours with no sleep. And then, of course, I would sleep for 12 hours. Let's see. Yeah, and I already mentioned I used to have 2 full-time jobs, but now I barely have the energy to go to my 1 job every day for 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. I used to get sad when I lost Twitter followers, and now I kind of get sad if I lose YouTube subscribers. It's if I have already built a relationship with every one of those people. Wow. Let's see. I want to get married at least once in my life. And that's it. I don't want to be no serial marrier. I want to get married one time, and if that does not work, that's it. I'm not doing it no more. I think I mentioned this in one of my videos too. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher when I grew up. I kind of am, because I had to train my co-workers. So it kind of worked out. I mentioned this too. I wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't want to deal with the bedpan issue. I often wake up in the middle of the night thinking of stuff, and I have to write it down. Especially when it's good, I got to get up and write it down so I won't forget it. I wrote my first short story when I was 11 years old, and it was dirty, and I got in trouble. I wrote my first poem when I was 14, and my mama looked at me kind of crazy. Yeah. Sometimes I wake up an hour before I really have to, but I still end up being late for work. Yeah. I hardly ever leave work on time, because it seems like people always think of this one last question they gotta ask me once I have already logged off my computer and have my bag on my shoulder. I wish I could work part-time and still make the same amount of money. I would like to work from home, but not for the man, for Uncle Sam, whoever. I want to work for myself. Now, it would be even greater if I could be like this guy in this movie trailer outside. I never did get a chance to see the movie. This movie trailer outside, this dude was a lawyer, and people would just drive up beside him in traffic. He'd be like, "Hey, I need a lawyer. I gotta go to court next week. Alright, what's your information?" 2811. And then he'd be like, "Okay, got it." And he'll call him. That was funny. Let's see. I mentioned this before too. I hate working overtime, but I love the money. I used to want to go to. Yeah, I want to be thuggish. I used to be extremely shy. I mean, like not being able to walk through a crowd. I would walk around them on the other side of the street and all that. I was extremely shy until my mid to late 20s. If I stopped coloring my hair, I'm sure that half of my head would be gray. I sit in front of the computer a whole lot more than the television. My cell phone is also my house phone. That has changed a little because Dad has a home phone, but he hardly ever talks on it. The only person who talks on the house phone is my little sister. I hate taking pills. I done told y'all that. And number 100. Hey, y'all know this my 100th video? Yeah, I think. Is it? I'll check. Anyway, number 100. I am the best friend. I am the bestest. Sorry, Miss Poet Spice, don't get mad at me. I am the bestest friend that anyone could ever have. The end. Thank you.